Lived in this area long enough. You know, the Truckee River is not something to take lightly. It's cold and fast, especially this time of year. Nothing's too out of the ordinary this year, but the Arlington Bridges project is creating new dangerous circumstances. Reno Fire took Jaden Urban out to the river to show how they handle river rescues.
The Reno Fire Water Entry Team is stressing to folks to avoid being in the Truckee River near Wingfield Park this summer.
They've diverted all the water out of that north channel, and it's all flowing through that south channel right now. And unfortunately, that south channel is oftentimes our slower channel where people like to bring their kids to recreate. And at these flows, it's pretty hazardous.
It's creating faster flows around the construction site. There's also willows beneath the surface that can pin people up so they can't move. Reno Fire says that they've had to rescue about 7 people in the last couple of weeks around this area. So it was time for me to take part in a little training with Reno Fire to get rescued by first getting on the gear. And so for the Reno Fire Wet Team, I played a rescue victim today in this very water. And I will say, guys, that this current is very strong and this water is super cold. I am having to hold it onto this and brace my legs to not get caught under this current right now. So, and even with this thermal dry suit I have on, it's also very frigid and cold in here. And that wasn't even in the rough part by the construction. The firefighters and I had a safety meeting on how this rescue was going to go.
I'll come grab you, put you in the boat.
We then enter into the water to get the suit acclimated so it doesn't look like I gained 20 pounds. Then it was time to kayak. We rode upstream and then they set me on a rock in a calmer portion of the water to get saved. I waited for the crew to arrive and one kayak came in a little too hot, but it was able to rebound quickly. Then it was time to get me back to shore. And despite being with trained professionals, they didn't want to take me anywhere near Wingfield Park just because of the dangers of it, which is why that they're asking people ultimately just to stay away this summer. It's not worth it. There are exit points by Idlewild Park and more past the Believe sign that are much safer for you to recreate out in the Truckee River. Covering the story, Jaden Urban, 2 News Nevada.